Hi, RD Barry here. Welcome to episode 38 in my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XII. Okay, well, I did a bit of playing off screen with this second board, and I decided who's going to get that. I think you can only get one character having that with each Esper. There's more than one Esper. I think there's like, I don't know, a lot. And um, like I said before, everything in this game has a expiration date. So Bellius is powerful now, but eventually we will come upon enemies that will one shot him. So yeah, it's power is relative. Anyway, let's check. And what I decided to do here was go with Ash, and I will do the second board for her. Yeah. You'll be unable to return to the license menu until you confirm your new board. Proceed anywhere. Yes. Okay. Right. So what we need to do is pick a second job. Now, I said at the beginning, or near the beginning anyway, when we were first doing jobs, I didn't think there was a way to have a character do more than one job, but it turns out you can do two. I'm guessing it's going to be two each. So I've already picked out my second job for each of the characters. I was really thinking about having Pinello do the red battle mage, but the thing is, with that, that would concentrate all my healing spells in one character. So I definitely want to uh, definitely want to spread that out. And also, I want to keep the second job as the same armor class as the first job, just to save on LP, so I don't have to. So they'll be keeping their same armor in their second job. So that narrows down the choices a lot. I think I had two from each armor class before, leaving two remaining from each armor class. So I'll pick one, and then the other one is kind of determined from that. So for now, Ash is gonna get the red battle mage. That'll give her some um, healing spells. I don't think white mage, red battle mage is a good combination. White and black mage would have been a good combination if I had known that this was going to be a thing. I would have planned on that, but I didn't think it would be a thing, so I just went with a white mage and a black mage. Anyway, so I'm going to try that. Let's go ahead and do that. We can always reload or go to the Clan Centurio and have the choices undone, by the way. But I'm going to try to avoid that. So anyway, that's my rationale. It could all be nonsense, and that we'll figure out, that we'll learn at the or by the end of the game. But this is what I'm going with for now, at least. So Ash is going to be black mage and red battle mage. All right. Okay. So let's go back, and now it has both of our Ash's jobs underneath Ash, and I believe that gets rid of. No, I can still do that. Okay. I can pick second jobs for everybody then. All right. I thought you could only do one. I thought you had to get a new Esper to do that. All right. So let me do that. So Pinello is going to be this is a little weird, but she's going to be a she's going to be a Bushi. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I had no idea that we were going to do that. We're going to be able to do that. All right. A good thing I checked. Anyway, so I'm going to go off screen a bit and check my other choices here. All right. So Vaan's second. I've made up my mind on this kind of. I wasn't even playing the game. I was just looking at my notes. So we'll have to see how that works out. But so Vaan is going to be a machinist. It's the second job. Okay, and Fran is going to be monk. Right. All right. Let me check the other two now. Balthier and Bosch. Yeah. All right. Bosch's second job is going to be a foe breaker. Let's do that. All right. Okay, and Balthier's job is going to be the one left over, so that is Ulan. Yeah. So I'm going to have all 12 jobs spread out, and so we can get a good feeling for what all of them do, not just 6. I thought I would have to play like multiple playthroughs to get that kind of information. Okay, well that's interesting. All right, so all the jobs are taken. And let me go back to Ash here. Okay, so this is her red battle mage board. You can toggle between them. Like so. Notice that the licenses we got on one board carry over to the licenses on the other board when they have the same licenses. For weapons, there's usually no overlap, but otherwise, for things like gambits and accessories and things like that, where they basically all the jobs have the same ones. Also, the way I've chosen it, the armor is going to overlap. So I think so. I've got 1 through 5 Mystic armor, and I still have 1 through 5 Mystic armor on the red battle mage. So yeah. So let's see. I really need to get. See, this is what I was worried about, that we would not be able to. Oh, I didn't realize that Ash would get time magic. That's interesting. I want to get her the white magic spells. Yeah, here we go. Do we have the basic level ones? I don't know. Right. I guess not. We just have the time magic and the no, there's time magic 2. I guess we don't get time magic 1. Interesting. Or white magic. Anyway, the point is that we want to be able to cast cures with Ash as well as Penelo. So we don't. If we get in a party without Penelo, we don't have to rely just on cure all the time. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that was time magic. Okay. That was not what I meant to do. Protect and shell. Cura. And I'm pretty sure that's all our MP. So we're going to use up a whole lot of LP here. Filling these things in. And I think what I'll do... Oh, wait, we just have enough for a shield. That would be interesting. Okay. So... Right, and I want to get Ash charged too. That will be good. I don't think she had that under the Black Mage. Anyway, that uses up her LP. I'm going to go off screen and do the rest. Just sort of doing what I think best. We don't have a whole lot of LP to play with because I've been spending it with like there's no tomorrow, because I didn't think there would be a tomorrow in terms of a second license board. Alright, well, I filled in everybody. Mainly what I did was I updated or got licenses for everybody's second set of weapons. Probably some wasted LP there, but I'm not too concerned about that. I also updated Bosch's weapon to an ancient sword. I want to wait till we get back to a city and we can fill in some of the missing weapons there before I do the rest there. But yeah, it's probably not the smartest way to play it, but it's the way I'm playing it. Anyway, I'm going to save my progress there. Alright. And let's head back into the tomb and explore that that other area. And now, just so you know, at this point we can go back to Rabanastre, we can do hunts, we can do a lot of things. What I'm about to do now is going to change that a little bit. Spoiler alert. Anyway, let's get going. Okay, well, we're back down here. I checked out some of the chests down here. I got a blood sword, which I guess is the next. Well, I don't know. It's kind of not in the main sequence of swords, I guess. It would be for Bosch, I think. But he doesn't have the license. One thing I forgot to do is leave enough points to equip the person that I want with with Bellius. So we'll have to see if the next battle can be won without that. Otherwise, I have a feeling. It can be. Anyway, so this is a little bit higher attack power, and it also inflicts sap, which is like a really strong version of poison. And it needs a special license. The ancient sword inflicts petrify, but I assume that it will not work very often on bosses and whatnot, so it could be useful. We'll see. Anyway, let's continue on. Okay, we're back to the peaceful music again. Give you these long hallways just to increase the tension, I'm telling you. Yeah. Don't think that's gonna be working at the moment. Okay. So there's the shard they were looking for the whole time.
What's wrong? Your Majesty, we must go.
What?
I'm Wrestler. Wanna wrestle?
Wrestler.
Yeah. Yeah, so in case you don't remember, that's that from the very first scene in the game, that's who she married, and from like the next scene of the game, that's who died. So we're dealing with some kind of ghost or memory or something like that.
You will be avenged.
So Ash and Vaan both see this whatever it is, but nobody else can. So there's some kind of connection between them that the game is not making clear. We've got the Dawn Shard. Okay, and I assume that we can equip it just like the other shards that we got. Let me go ahead and check that. Yeah, there we go. Reduces MP to 0, which is the same property that the other one had. The goddess's magicite, which is long gone. It increases our magic resist to 30, which seems like the best we're ever gonna get, probably. Rose corsage, that could be useful for our healers. I think we probably mentioned that before, but we do not have the licenses. We're gonna have to really concentrate on licenses now, and I think money too. Anyway, do I want anybody to have that now? I don't know. Anyway, that's all we can do here, I think. Ash didn't actually pick that up. It was just sort of appeared in her hand after that, after Rassler passed. So there's something interesting going on there, I think. This is active now, so let's go ahead and do that. Read the inscription. Okay. By this return ye to the Hall of the Destroyer. By other means return ye back to the... Okay. So we can only go... this is basically a one-way ticket here, is saying. Touch the waystone. Alright. So we're back into this area here. Let's go back here. Okay. And if we go to check the crystal here, notice there's no teleport option. Yeah, strong mist prevents teleportation, which tells us that something interesting is going on here. So I'm going to save this again here, and let's try to go leave this area by other means. And sure enough, something interesting happened. Now these ships are not supposed to be able to fly over the desert here, so there's some kind of new technology going on. It's hard to say at this point. Right. So these are obviously Imperials again, and if you're keeping track...
It's a tremendous honor to again be graced with your presence,
I think
Majesty.
we've seen this guy before.
You left us with such great dispatch upon our last encounter that I must confess I had begun to worry that we may have given your Majesty some cause for offense.
Yeah.
Such a heartful display of remorse.
Well, considering that we
Now, what
tried to
is it you
kill
want?
you and you'd only escaped by the skin of your teeth.
The Nethicite?
Oh,
That is a base
not that
imitation.
one.
We seek Wraithwald's legacy, the ancient relics of the Dynast King. They affected Nethicite.
Oh, that
Did you not
Nethicite.
tell them, Captain Azalas?
Uh-oh.
Majesty, he speaks of the Dawn Shard. That is the Nethicite.
Are you mad, Vossler?
If we are to save Dalmasca, we must accept the truth.
Yeah.
I will fight this profitless battle no more.
Yeah, he's more into
Captain Azalus has struck a wise bargain.
right.
In return for the Dawn Shard, the Empire will permit Lady Ash to reclaim her throne, and the Kingdom of Dalmasca will be restored.
Right. Okay. So turns out Vossler is given up on Ash's quest and basically wants to sign a separate peace here. Put Ash back, make Ash, I guess, queen, no matter what her wishes are, I guess, and sign a peace treaty with the Empire. Now, the problem with that is that she would, in my opinion at least, she would basically become another Andor. She would basically be, she would be have the title of the of a queen, but she'd have to clear everything with the Empire before, or Arcadia, before she made any decisions, which is basically the position that Andor is in. He's kind of helping the Resistance, like, in secret, but and that we've already got one Andor. We don't need two. So this is kind of the trap that Vossler has fallen into. And the thing is, he's really well-meaning in this. He wants to end the war, basically, even if it means giving up control to Arcadia, which is yeah. So I think there's some parallels with the modern day current events there, but I won't go into detail on that. Anyway, let's keep going here.
Done it. An entire kingdom for a stone. You must admit, 'tis more than a fair exchange.
And when all is said and done, your master will have another pet.
Yeah, that's the point I was trying to make before.
Lady Ash, let us take him for the people of Dalmasca. Your Majesty wallows in indecision on peril of their heads.
Hey, we
And his
defeated
shall
you
be the
once.
first to fall.
Well, at least your sword is to the point.
To think the relics of the Dynast King were deified Nethicite, Dr. Sid will be beside himself.
What did you say?
Captain Azalus, take them to Shiva. They should have leave to return to Rabanasta soon. I want you to assess its power.
Did our orders not specify that we return the stone for testing?
I will not chance returning with a stone that is yet unproven.
Yeah, it could be just some rock that Ash just picked up off the ground somehow. Okay. So I don't know if I mentioned this before, but this is, if you're counting, this is the third time that they have been captured. I'm pretty sure it's still not the last.
When we return to Dalmasca, we can announce that you are alive and well. I will then continue our negotiations with the Empire. I believe Lars has the key. He'll listen to us. We should trust him.
Who are you, Vossler, to talk of trust?
A son
Yeah.
of Dalmasca.
So Vossler is supposed to be loyal to Ash, not just go off and make his own decisions. Okay, now Fran's
Our equipment
gonna...
here is limited, so we'll be using the ship's drive to make our assessment. Once we've connected the stone, the reaction should be easy.
Somehow
Methods do not interest me.
Yeah.
Only results.
Fran is able to sense what's going on somehow, and it's not making her happy.
Such heat. The mist is burning.
Yeah.
6,800, 6,900, 7,000. This must be Deifacted Nethicite. The count still climbs.
Ah, we found it at last. True Deifacted Nethicite. The power of the Dynast King in my hands. Blood alone does not an emperor make, Vain.
What is
Right.
this? Something's wrong.
What is
Uh-oh.
it? You stand.
Hold her down!
Yeah.
What's wrong with her?
I always knew Fran didn't take well to being tied up.
Yeah.
I just never knew how much. How about you?
I like Fran's idea. Let's get out of here.
No farther! Sky Pirates, the future of Dalmasca will not be stolen.
Hey.
Why do this, Bosch? This struggle is futile. You must know where it leads.
I do know. All too well.
All right. Let's. Oh, Bosch is already being targeted. Let's go. So we've got. All right. So all right. So let's see here. So let's see. Fran is in berserk mode here, so she can do nothing but attack, but that's not too bad because she has some fairly good attacks at this point, I think. Bosch, we want to leave Bosch in there. Let's take Ash out, put Pinello in. We only have we'll see how this goes with Fran and Bosch. Pinello is going to be our healer again. I want to change the gambits to boss mode here. So, Fran is doing nothing but attack, so she will just do that. This cure won't do anything. I don't think we need this anymore, but there might be other status ailments that we need to fix. I think we still have plenty of potions, though. Pinello. Let's just do. I don't think these guys have magic, but if they do, then I can turn that back on again. Alright, let's see how this goes, and this may be a disaster, I don't know. I was thinking about getting Bellius and then bring him out to finish the battle if necessary, but we'll see if that's necessary. Anyway, let's just get going here. I want to keep Pinello away from the action as much as possible. Okay, we got rid of one of the things. No, Bosch just cast Reflect, or I mean, Bossler just cast Reflect, which we don't have yet. But that would be bad because that if we want to cure somebody, then that's not good because the cure would reflect off the person we're trying to cure and go back to the enemy, which is not, which is like twice as bad. So let's see. So I don't think anybody's been hit with that, but we'll see. Okay, we're cutting through the minions here. Yeah, I think yeah, getting Vanilla isn't even needing the cure very much here at this point. Let me bump her gambits up a little bit here. So let's say 80% and Cura 50%. Just to make sure there's no... yeah, this is... okay, we're doing okay. Oh, Vossler used Enrage. Okay, so I assume that's not good. So we're not doing too bad, but with this Enrage thing, I don't know what effect that's going to have. Yeah. He's got Reflect. Oh, he cast Reflect on himself, so we can't cast any spells on him, which is just as good because... or just as well, because let's see. Alright, Ash isn't even in our party at the moment, so okay. So nothing to worry about there. Okay, friends, Berserk wore off, which is good because I think Bosch is going to be doing the heavy lifting now. And we can just keep curing him, hopefully. Vossler is critical health here. The thing was with Reflect, you can't cast any spells or combat spells on the target because they would get reflected on us again. Wow. Let's go ahead and do Cure. I think that would kick off in the actually let's do a high potion. Somebody should be using that. Okay. Alright, this is a tough one, but I mean it's close, but we're holding our own here. There we go. Wow.
Engine power falling rapidly. Each negative. Impossible.
Engine room, this is the bridge. Report.
What are they doing down
What's
there?
happened?
The Nephesite's draining the ship's power.
Disengage it at once.
I want that number 3 million seal.
Yeah. Wow.
Ash, let's go.
All I have done. I've ever thought of Dalmasca first.
Yeah.
I know you do. I would ne'er gainsay your loyalty.
Look on what my haste has wrought. Did I act too quick? Or was your return too late? I can serve her no more. You must take up my charge.
Wow. So yeah, that's not good. Right. Good thing we weren't in there.
This might get a little dicey.
Yeah, I think it's already gotten a little
Is that what you
dicey.
call this?
Wow.
What's that? I think it's the Dawn Shard.
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah, it's, I don't know how they're being able to spot that from that distance, but okay.
The dreadnought Leviathan is sunk. The 8th fleet of the Arcadian Imperial Army lost.
Wow.
As word of the events in the yacht sounded throughout the Empire, quit I Bujerba, citing sudden malady. My true motive, to bring the various counter-imperial forces scattered throughout Ivalice together in unified resistance.
Right.
By this time, Lady Ash had made her return to Rabanasta. She had not, however, made known her presence. Rather, she was content with keeping both her own whereabouts and those of the Dawn Shard concealed. Had she chosen then to go before her people, my error in announcing her suicide would be known, to the great detriment of my efforts to assemble a resistance.
Yeah.
In such circumstance as the Lady Ash then found herself, even were she to proclaim Dalmasca restored, it would serve only to invite the Empire's wrath.
Right.
Though Arcadia had lost her 8th fleet, she remained, as ever, a military power with
She
which
still
to be
has the
reckoned.
first 7 at least. Okay. I believe this is Arcadia again. Got a L train there, that's interesting. Seems kind of redundant if they have flying cars.
The Rosarian Empire assembles a vast host under guise of martial exercises. It is our belief they wait for the proper pretext. The sooner to make their strike against Arcadia.
The loss of Leviathan and her fleet at such a time comes as a most grievous blow. Were Rosaria to invade, the battle would be hard fought. Had Lord Vane not deployed the fleet so capriciously, we would not now find ourselves in such perilous circumstance.
Lord Vane shall be made to answer for his actions. It is the will of the Senate. Excellency, though he be your son, justice must be served.
Yeah.
A convenient thing, justice. And so I must now make a choice between my throne and my son.
A most lamentable situation for us all.
Oh? For Lord Vane, perhaps. Yet surely Lord Larsa will make for a fine emperor.
Yeah, in about 10 years.
Also so adores his brother, and he is yet young.
But he will not remain young forever. Already he busies himself unraveling Lord Vane's tangled skein. Lord Larsa has found his role to play and pursues it with some enthusiasm.
Ah, yes. And who would set him at such tasks?
What matter? Lord Vane himself once saw his elder brothers brought to like justice, did he not? At
Yeah.
Your Excellency's behest, as I recall.
You may put yourself at ease, Lord Gramis. So long as the Senate watches over her, Arcadia's well-being will ever be ensured.
Right. So the Senate is basically trying to force
By your will,
Larsa to be
I shall bid
emperor.
Vane return to Arcades.
And because they don't like Vane at all. I know. Where the heck is this? I have no memory of this. Oh, there's Rassler again.
So, it was the Dawn Shard that brought down the Imperial fleet.
You know your stuff.
Destructive power of such force. I've seen it once before. Lady Ash, you know of what I speak.
Nabudis.
The capital of Old Nebradia, Lord Rassler's fatherland. At the time of the invasion, a division of Imperials entered the city. There was a mighty explosion. Friend and foe died alike. Something was there. One of the Dynast King's relics. The Midlight Shard was in Nebradia.
More Nethicite. Well, no wonder they invaded.
That ridiculous war. The trap at the treaty signing. All this because Vane wanted power.
Yeah, well.
He must not be allowed to claim the Nethicite. The Empire must never hold it.
Oh, they already do. The Dusk Shard? Most likely the Midlight Shard, too. Besides, can't they manufacture Nethicite now?
Very well. Then the path set before us is clear. We'll use the Dawn Shard to fight them. Dalmasca does not forget kindness, nor ill deed done. With sword in hand, she aids her allies. Sword in hand, she lays to rest her foes. This Nethicite I hold must be my sword. I will avenge those who have died, and the Empire will know remorse.
Wow.
You even know how to use it?
Oh, yeah.
The Garif may know. The Garif people live by the old ways. Matricide lore is a part of their culture. They may hear it. The cry of the Nethicite's power. Whispers of the stone's menace.
Dangerous though it be, what we need now is power. Should we declare Dalmasca free without the means to defend our claim, the Empire would crush us.
Right.
You must take me to meet with the Garif.
They live beyond Osman Plain.
Not exactly close.
Compensation, is that what you want?
Straight to the point, aren't we? I like that. Compensation. How about the ring?
Okay.
This? Isn't there something else?
No one's forcing you.
Wow. Must be a pretty valuable ring, that's all I have to say.
I'll give it back to you as soon as I find something more valuable.
What do you mean something more valuable?
Hard to say. I'll know when I find it. What
Yeah.
is it you want, Vaan? What are you looking for?
Well,
What am I looking for? I guess... Well, you know...
he's just glad to be not living in the slums at the moment.
The Gareth are said to dwell in Kirwan.
So they do. We'll need to head south, past the Giza Plains.
It is the rains now in Giza. The wadis will be swollen with the deluge. Passage may be difficult.
But those same waters may also lay open new routes to us.
Regardless, we must go south, yes?
First things first. You're eager to be on your way, I know. But we should see that we're prepared before setting out.
Yeah, let's do that.
I made my resolve 2 years ago. I swore to overcome any hardship I may face.
Man cannot live by resolve alone, Princess.
All right. Okay. So, now one thing I wanted to do before going anywhere else here, I will just stop here and then I'll head to the nearest, I'll head to the nearest, save crystal and save. There's a shop here. It says Clan Provisioner, and the way this works is you get different items depending on your clan rank. So right now our clan rank is we have to check the clan primer here. Rear guard. So let's see what they have available at that level. Okay, gauntlets. I think we've already got those, so we don't need more. We've also got spells oil and decoy, and those could be useful. I don't know if you can get them anywhere else. Oil is, I think I mentioned that before. By the way, I thought Belias was going to cast oil on us, or at least this was going to be an effect of one of his attacks, but doesn't seem to have happened. So I don't. That's very different than the way I remember the PS2 version working. Anyway, oil is useful. As soon as we have the green magic licenses for it, which we'll have to work on. Decoy is basically for tanks. You want if an enemy is giving your healer too much attention and not your tank like he's supposed to, you can cast decoy on the tank, and all the attacks will be directed at him instead of where they normally are. So that will help keep our characters with less less HP than the rest of them safe, hopefully. So I don't think we have anything to sell. We have an extra iron sword, extra short bow. Anyway, so I'll get to the nearest save crystal. I think there's a Moogle around here somewhere. Yeah, here he is. Or she, probably. It's kind of hard to tell, but I believe that's a she. Shouldn't take too long. So, next time, I think we shall do as Beth Valthier suggests and just kind of get ready. I might do a hunt or two. I think there's at least 2 that I could do at the moment. At least 1, probably 2. We'll see. Anyway, let's so next time I won't. Yeah, see, this is what the Giza Plains looks out. There's like 2 seasons, dry and wet. This is the wet, and the wet is a very, very wet as the dry is dry, basically. So there's going to be a whole new set of enemies and creatures there to investigate. But we won't do that next time. Next time we'll see about the hunts and updating our licenses as much as possible and all that kind of thing. Anyway, hope you'll join me for that, and until then, bye.